Go ahead.
So that like, for me, I'm over in Colorado, so that I'll be able to keep in contact with my friends here.
Okay.
We're in Cuba, so we can keep in contact with them, from other places.
Yep. What are some other things we have on Facebook we can do with it?
Pictures.
Yep, share our pictures.
I like, see what your friends are like up to, what they do, just connect with our friends.
Very cool.
To get likes.
Yes, so people can like your stuff. Confidence booster.
Events.
Yeah, stay filled in on events. Knowing all your friends' birthdays. Anything else? Okay, well, there are some cool things about Facebook that you guys should know. It is an awesome networking site. Can all you see up here? If not, try and scoot towards the middle. This is my Facebook page. So I like to be able to look at all my different groups and who my friends are and different things like that. There's Michaela. She's from Gossip Cato. With all of this, you need to make sure you know what your privacy settings are. Because when people search your name, depending on what you have your privacy settings as, they can see a lot of things that you maybe don't want them to see. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to creep on our friend Nick. Who here likes to creep on Facebook? Admit it. Y'all do it. So here's Nick's page. And since I'm friends with him, I can see a lot of his stuff. But that's okay, because we're friends, obviously. We can know that he has a family member that just got confirmed. There's different things. You can see where he's from, you can see his birthday, all kinds of things like that. And to look at that, we have this PowerPoint. Okay, so this is just what we discovered about Mick, looking at him, even from a non-friend perspective, looking at his Facebook profile if you aren't a friend with him. This is what we know. We know he's male, that he's Lutheran, that he doesn't like Obama, and values his friendships. We know that he likes girls, but I think we knew that already. We know that he's an AGR. AGR is a fraternity at his college, an agricultural kind of based fraternity. We know that he's an FFA. That he likes athletics, Vikings specifically, and wild. Who here likes wild? Hockey? I know I do. Okay. He loves farming. You guys will find that out pretty quickly if you didn't know that already. He's going to own a farm one day. And then look at all of this. These are all the things that he's liked on Facebook. And you can tell a lot about a person by the things that they like. So, let's see, if it says that he likes sleeping in, what would that maybe say about a person if you don't know them already?
They're lazy.
That they're lazy?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not a morning person.
Yep, that he's not a morning person. If you see that he likes, what else is there?
National Eagle Scout Association.
Yep, very good. What is
What?
He's a Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Yeah, that he's a Boy Scout. So all of these things that you like, tell other people things about you. So you want to be careful about what groups that you're liking. And sometimes they share information that you don't necessarily want to know, or anything like that. What else is there with Facebook?
Just with Facebook, you can make groups for people. So that if you want to organize your friends so you remember, where you met them, you can make groups maybe for all your friends that you're going to meet here at SGLC. That it's just easier to keep track of everyone.
Mm-hmm. And Facebook is a great way to keep in contact with people, like you said. Like Marjorie and I, and Mick and I, we went to Green Hand Camp together. And now look at where we are. We're all officers together serving on the same team. So these people that you meet at Green Hand Camp can be your friends for as long as you want, and you'll be seeing them in the future in FFA. So Facebook is a good way to stay in contact with all those people, along with Twitter. What else is out there? MySpace.
Well, what other social media pages or things do you have? Any others? What? Pinterest, yeah, that's a good one. Anything else? Okay. Well, my next question your texts. Yeah, just about everyone. So, I bet everyone knows all the little text speak, right? Well, if you don't, come on up, we're going to take the next 45 seconds. Come up here and let's write as many of the text speak words, you know, like LOL, what are a bunch of the other ones?
Like abbreviations of
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
go ahead and write them on the board.
Yep, just get marked out here.
You write more than one.
Yeah. Just make sure everyone has a chance if they would like to add. I've got another marker. I have another marker. What about from that side of the room?
Anyone else? We can toss the marker over there so you can write it on that board.
Who wants to?
Great. I did that already.
All right. Great. Thank you, everyone. Have a seat. So there's quite a few text abbreviations up here. Like GTG. What does that mean? Okay, definitely. JK. TTYL. BRB. What about GR8?
Great.
So we all know what these abbreviations stand for, but what?
Yeah, you keep in touch.
But what happens if you're texting your parents? Do your parents know all these?
Well, my parents don't know.
My mom does.
Okay. So some mix. Some parents know a lot of them, some don't. But what if you're in more of a business setting? Like you're FFA members now. What if you're, well, you wouldn't be texting your sponsors, but still, what if you're talking to someone you've just met? Are these abbreviations appropriate?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear some differing opinions. So for those of you that say no, why not?
Because you just met them, maybe they don't know them, or you don't know how they like to talk, maybe they're really serious.
Okay. Yeah. What about, yeah?
I would say in most circumstances, you probably shouldn't do it. But you know, if you're texting another teenager, even if you just met them, most likely you can use some of them at least. Probably not all of them, but.
Okay. Okay. So, what about other phone etiquette type things? When is it appropriate to use your phone? When is it not?
If everyone's talking, you shouldn't use it.
Right? You wanna are you talking facilitation? You wanna explain a little bit more what you're talking about?
Like you right now, if I would have my phone, I shouldn't be using it, I should be listening to you.
Great.
At the supper table?
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Can everyone do that?
No. When you're having conversations.
So, what if you are using your phone during those times? What kind of message does that send to other people?
That you really want to talk. They don't care.
You're not paying attention to what's being brought up.
Can we get some answers from over on that side of the room, maybe?
It's just like disrespectful and stuff.
Yep. Okay. Anything else on phones that anyone would like to bring up? Something that they don't appreciate when people use their phones around?
How does it make you feel when you're talking to someone or you're sitting next to your group of friends and they're just sitting on their phone texting the whole time? Does it bother you guys?
Yeah.
Left out.
Yep.
Like they'd rather be somewhere else. They don't want to spend time with you.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. probably a pretty good idea to keep your phones in your rooms during this week. You don't really get service up here anyway, so just a little nicer. You only have, as Sabrina was saying earlier, you only have this 1 week to make the friends from everyone else.
And I don't know about you guys, but I didn't even have a phone until I was like 18. So I didn't have a phone at camp, and I survived all the years that I went to camp. So I challenge you guys to leave your phones in your rooms and meet other people. And next, how many of you guys have an email account? A lot of people, okay. Well, if you don't have one now, you're going to need one in the future, because colleges love email accounts, and so do your bosses at the jobs that you work at, and other professional people that you're going to work with. So what are some things you would avoid saying in an email? Like, how should you address someone in an email?
With kind of punctuation and capitals and all that stuff.
Did everyone hear that?
Like the year bringing, not hey.
Yeah?
The same way you would face to face.
Anything else? What about when you end an email and you want someone to contact you back? What should you leave at the end of it? Shout it out, don't be shy.
Information.
Okay.
Like what?
Like your phone number.
Okay. So, email and texting are great modes of communication, but they have one major downfall. What is it?
You can't see
You don't know.
Yeah, I've
I
heard
think I heard it over here.
can't see their face. You don't know.
So why is that a downfall?
Well, like sometimes you can't tell if they're being sarcastic or if they're being serious. Or...
Could just be slight. You see the face.
Yeah.
You can't tell if it's that person.
What was that? What was that?
You can't tell if it's that person.
Ah, that's true. Could be someone else.
Also takes more time to text than speak.
Yeah. So, probably not a good idea to try to resolve an argument or a conflict or a difference over text or email. Always better to do that face to face.
So what are some other things we should leave out of emails? Things that you need to leave behind all the time. We talked about it earlier. It's written up on the board. Say it louder.
Abbreviation.
Yep, the abbreviations, the text talk. Anything else? You mentioned how okay.
Leave out sarcasm, it's kind of hard to pick up in an email.
Yep, sarcasm, joking around.
Vulgar language.
Louder?
Vulgar language.
Yes. So if we were to use all these things that we said to leave out in emails, how would that person perceive us? If we had text talk, if we had sarcastic jokes, if we had bad language, what would that say about our image?
You know, professional.
Okay.
Yeah? Oh, there it is.
There's more.
You're lazy, you don't really care.
Okay, so what we're going to do right now is everyone split into groups of like 7 or 8 people, okay? Go ahead and form circles around the rooms, groups of 7 or 8 people. Okay, once you're in your circles, go ahead and take a seat. How many of you have heard the telephone game?
jumping, and you say the person next to you and has to go around the military circle, and then they say it out loud.
Okay. So we're going to play the telephone game. Elect one person in your group to be the starter. They can think of the phrase and then pass it on. Go ahead.
How many people did you get to go through?
All of us.
Well, you guys are pretty good communicators.
Did anyone have it end up not the same?
One word on it.
What was it when it started?
I'm using
What was that?
I'm using the Christmas trees, and then it ended time to use like Christmas trees. It was lots of words, so.
It was very close. Okay, so this just goes to show how important communication is, whether it's on phone, via email, or creating your own image on Facebook and social media. All right, so it is time to rotate, and